hurry!
And welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the finale of Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. I'm of course Neon Genesis, and we are stripped bare and naked. 3 dog tags and a ration to our name.
Let me drive.
Alright, well we're better at shooting. Oh, well done. Time to take some cover.
I know, no key.
Just gonna hide, to be honest.
Right, keys.
Let's get in.
It started. Get in. Fire that machine gun with the weapon button. Snake.
Come on. Come on, Snake, old boy. Terrible shooting, but got through it. Next up on the agenda, let's get this rations equipped. First person view I always find is a little bit easier to control for this one. Turn to the left if I remember rightly. So when she rides up, yeah. Oh no, other way. Boom! I'm shooting. Boom! I swear that guy just said it was not. He was knocked out. I'll shoot you in the head, Meryl. I don't even want to chance it.
Here they go.
Oh! Boom! Boom! Must admit, I'm loving this music. Do. Any more? Come on, bring it on. Bring it on.
Not yet, Snake. It's not over yet. Liquid.
Oh hell. He's back. Yeah, I shot his lights because his lights will be annoying me. I keep shooting at him. Get away from me. Ah! I've got 8 minutes to get out, otherwise it's gonna explode and we're in it. Or still in it. Oh. And by the looks of it, he's got a FAMAS. Got him. Now, you gotta think realistically here. How many bullets is this dude taking? And, if that's not enough, he's topless. Oh. Did I fail?
Look, Snake, daylight. We're gonna crash.
Oh, Meryl's out cold. Come on, guys. Well, that was epic. And look at that, at the corner of the cliff. Now, Snake's still alive, so we're all good.
Girl, are you okay?
Because she must be beat, shot, crashed, and other torturing stuff that she doesn't go into detail about.
Damn.
You've got to be kidding me. Still alive?
Snake. Snake!
What the hell is up with him?
Fox? Die.
This dude will just not die, will he? Dude, it's over. Oh, okay, now he's dead.
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel!
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 bombers have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I'd better not show my face around there.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
There's also a helicopter waiting for you at the Fox Islands.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay. Roy. Are you going to be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all of Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I'll look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling's with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi?
I heard about my brother.
Frank wanted to tell you something. He told me to tell you to forget about him, and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought on sheer willpower until the very end.
Maybe now he's finally found some peace. My brother was already dying. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar land, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Foxdie too. What about me? When am I going to go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time's up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
It's a bit of a
Each
rubbish
person is
answer.
born with their fate written into their own genetic code, inscribed into their genes. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before, the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that its genetic information houses a person's strengths or destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm gonna choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from now on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to what will come. All life is tethered to the future. Loving each other, teaching each new generation, then the world can change. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or a reminder of the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. My survival instinct that tells me not to die. That's all the motive I've had in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name is David.
Okay, so where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
Hey, what are those?
What are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us, too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
It's nice, isn't it? Being alive.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
In the 1980s, there were more than 60,000 nuclear warheads in the world at all times. The total destructive power amounted 1 million times that of the Hiroshima air bomb. In January 1993, START II was signed, and the United States and Russia agreed to reduce the number of deployed strategic nuclear warheads to 3,000 to 3,500 each. Let me start on the rest of it. However, as 2003, there will still exist more than 20,000 nuclear warheads in the world. And that is the ending to this one heck of a legendary game. And what a game it was. I'm not, do you know, a quick little side note there. I'm not really sure if Solid Snake was referencing his voice actor there, David Hayter, when he said, "Oh, my name's David." I don't know if that was purposely put in or if that genuinely is Solid Snake's real name. I don't honestly know. But hell, what a game, guys. What a game. What an awesome game. What an epic game. Just what a game. Huge fan of the game. Huge fan of the Twin Snakes version. For obvious reasons of the cutscenes. Yes, they're a little bit more sort of far-fetched and a little bit, maybe a little bit too OTT. But I still like it nonetheless. I still like the detail of the game. I like the added aspect that it's harder, i.e. the AI of the soldiers and the genome soldiers and even the bosses, I suppose, a little bit difficult. Few minor, as I said before, changes, but all in all, it's still really the same story. But looking back at the PS1 version, the one thing that annoyed me is that you couldn't really always make out exactly, you know, the expressions of the face, you know, just all the other additional things that you don't really get to see in the PS1 version. So this was on my agenda for so long. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play anyway. Now I believe this song is called The Best Is Yet To Come. It's almost a bit of a, I suppose, a bit of a trademark for this game, really. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of, forgive me if I'm saying it wrong, but I believe it's Donna Burke. She does a lot of the soundtrack for Metal Gear Solid The Phantom Pain. If you haven't played, well worth playing. But She actually has a YouTube channel, which I'm probably going to forget to link it, but by all means just search for Donna Burke. And you can actually see some of her renditions of, for example, this song and Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater intro, which is pretty badass as well. It's definitely well worth checking out. But this song is actually pretty beautiful, and they use this, again, I'm not going to give any spoilers away, they use this track in Metal Gear Solid 4, which anyone who's played Metal Gear Solid 4 will know exactly which scene I'm on about. But they use this track in-game, and it's awesome. It really does add a proper feel to the game. Now, Metal Gear Solid 2 is something I will probably end up Let's Playing in the future. As I probably mentioned somewhere through the Let's Play, I'm pretty sure I did, that I would love to play Metal Gear Solid 2, but the only downside is that basically the sort of cutscenes go on for quite some time. I probably will do it in 30-minute chunks if I can, but I don't want to end a video in the middle of a cutscene because that would be just annoying. And also, leaving a video on a cliffhanger would just not be nice, so... But it's definitely something I would love to do. That, and of course, Metal Gear Solid 3, maybe Peace Walker, I've heard some nice things about Peace Walker. But all in all, I'd love to have the sort of, I'd say the whole series, but the whole sort of main series. I have a few videos of Metal Gear Solid The Phantom Pain, so by all means, if you want to see a bit more Metal Gear Solid, I've got a little bit of that on the channel. Of course, I've got the old Let's Play of Metal Gear Solid 1 as well. Admittedly not my best recording and Let's Play, but still nonetheless an awesome game. But I wanted to do this game to kind of show the game in a different way, quite literally, and the fact that it's an excuse to play this game, this damn awesome game, shall I say, again. David Hayter, what a legend, what a game they've brought us. Honestly, the work that must have gone into this game, and I believe, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in my previous Let's Play, so forgive me if I have, but to think that this game was all an idea of Hideo Kojima playing with his, I believe his son or daughter, playing hide and seek, and that's pretty much where the idea came from. You know, the idea that you've got to use your, you know, when you're hiding, you can use knocking on the wall to give away something, which admittedly I never really used that much through this Let's Play. But to knock on the wall and to be able to hide, and come on, the legendary cardboard box, no one can beat the idea that you can hide in a cardboard box from enemies. Alright, you know, you kind of had to time it right, but they really did add a lot of decent things to this game. Even the small things like, you know, Johnny, you know, the guard, which I'm telling you now, it won't be the last time we see of him.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
Metal Gear Solid.
Yes, sir.
The Twin Snakes.
The entire unit was wiped out. Yes. Yes, sir. Thanks to the vaccine. Yes, those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, there are no other records. They've all been deleted from the base's computer. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes. Yes. Liquid is dead. The inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Of course, the other one thinks so too. Yes, sir. I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. Yes. Yes, sir. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one. Solidus.
Solidus?
What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I understand. The surveillance will continue. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
President? Well, what a way to end the game. Game level, normal, playtime 8 hours 35 minutes, saves 7 times, admittedly a lot of that was off screen, obviously. Continues, we died and continued once, I don't even remember dying or continuing, but alert mode 16s, 49 enemies killed, 29 rations used. We got the code name Hyena. Clear code, blah blah blah, and you can go and pin that in there, basically. You've got the bandana, which means that we can start a brand new game, and we have that as an additional item. And what it actually does is that will give us unlimited ammo, I believe, for any weapon. So pretty damn awesome. Now also, in case people don't know, if you choose to submit Meryl in the chamber, when in the electric chair anyway, if you submit, you can still complete the game, but this time you will save Otacon rather than Meryl at the end. Of course, Meryl will be dead, but at the end, rather than getting the bandana, you'll get the stealth camouflage, which admittedly is, in my eyes, more fun to attain. So it kind of gives you the a bonus for completing the game either way, shall I say. And also, there's a little small additional perk. I don't remember if it's your third playthrough through, or if it's your second, or what. But in one of your playthroughs through, that's a lot of wording, you can actually get the tuxedo unlocked, so that Snake will be wearing a tuxedo for the whole game. So even when, you know, he's wearing his sneaking suit, nope, he won't be. He'll be wearing a suit. So it'll be very much James Bond-esque. But I believe he keeps a bandana on, just so you guys know. Of course, we didn't pick up the camera either. No, what saved? There's no point in saving. Now, if I had saved, I could have shown you the bandana, but I'm not going to show the bandana. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed the Let's Play. If you have, let me know down below in the comment section. Until the next video, guys. Until then.